What's good, y'all? Ruds here. It's that time of year again for the wet shaving awards. I've been doing this for several years now. Formats changed here and there, but we're closing out 2019 and it's time to honor the wonderful people this year who've kept wet shaving going and with their wares and affording us wonderful opportunities to experience this hobby in the way we so desire. So without further ado, here they are. Rookie Artisan of the Year goes to Murphy and McNeil. Many of you remember my collaboration this year with Murphy and McNeil in May to honor Officer Ronald Tarantino. This is just one of the many collaborations that Murphy and McNeil entered into this year. Happens to be my favorite for a number of reasons, but he's done such good work with the community. The base on Murphy and McNeil soaps are stellar. They always receive high ratings in my shave score system. Wonderful scents, and just a pleasure to work with and to purchase from as an artisan. Brush of the Year, and this is a recent entry to that equation, and that would be the Mozingo Brushworks ZT1. ZT1 is the knot designation, as Mozingo Brushworks recently began hand tying his own knots. Wonderful to have another hand-tied knot option here in the United States. Beautiful handles, beautiful knot density, beautiful knots themselves, and wish him all the success in 2020. For Razor of the Year, I think many of you already know. You've seen me use the razor quite a bit on video, which is fairly uncommon for me because I don't typically use DEs on my face on video, but I did quite a bit this year. The Razor Rock Lupo stainless steel. This really could go to either version, the stainless steel or the aluminum version of the Lupo, but the Lupo is by far my favorite razor of 2019, and really the only razor I reach for aside from the Blackland Vector nowadays, which happened to be my 2018 razor of the year. So Italian Barber Razor Rock has done a wonderful job bringing affordable razors to the market this year. The Lupo standing out to me as the most comfortable, most efficient, and relatively affordable razor for your wet shaving needs. For Splash of the Year, none other than Male Grooming. Male Grooming has received the highest post-shave score I've done to date. I do hope to get back to post-shave score videos in 2020, but Male is the top of the heap in my opinion. The feeling of the aftershave, the longevity of the aftershave, and the wonderful scents on his own as well as in collaboration with Talbot Shaving really set this artisan apart for me as an aftershave maker. Ironically enough, my scent of the year is not Mrs. Rudd's approved, but I grab for this scent so often on nights where I expect couch time. It's just a pleasure to smell, to use, to wear. Reminds me of the dark fall mornings, and it's Talbot Shaving Author's Ridge. This scent just evokes the dark, cold falls here in New England, smells of fresh fallen leaves, a slight decay, a little bit of smoke from a smoldering fire, as well as some woods background, make this my scent of the year for 2019. Because the Shave Score compilation is published publicly, it's probably no surprise that it came down to two bases for Soap Ace of the Year for 2019. For several reasons, one stood above the other, even though they both have an identical shave score of 100. But Declaration Grooming Milk Steak receives my award for Soap Base of the Year. I find this soap base to be the absolute supreme soap base on the wet shaving market. It's affordable. It has an ease of lather that's second to none. And this particular scent really grabbed me this year. But congratulations to Declaration Grooming Milk Steak for receiving the Soap Base of the Year award. Last but not least, and probably the highest honor in all of wet shaving, is the Artisan of the Year category. This artisan has made leaps and bounds in their international offerings. They're now carried at stockists across the entire globe. They continue to come out with unique, bold scents, pushing the envelope on scents, aftershaves. They work on various bases, including face spackle, hybrid serums, and it's none other than Ariana and Evans. As you know, this is the retail arm of the Shaving Shop Club, and is available to anyone in wet shaving. As mentioned, they're available across the entire globe. If you check out any of my videos, you'll see their lengthy list of stockists. Peter Charkalis has just continued to crush it with his scents, with his various base offerings. As mentioned, the Ariana and Evans standard base, but he's also now has a face spackle, a serum, and he has other things in the works for 2020 that I'm aware of. So congratulations to Ariana and Evans for being the Artisan of the Year for 2019. So those are the awards I decided to give out this year. I'm going to leave a template below in the video description. Would love to hear from the YouTube audience. If you'd be happy to fill your list out, I'd love to accumulate some data and see what the consensus is among the wet shaving enthusiasts across the world for those certain categories. 2019 was truly a wonderful year in wet shaving. I believe at the beginning of the year we expected to see many artisans closing shop due to market saturation, but the market spoke, and we have plenty of new entrants in the wet shaving hobby that offer wonderful products and deserve our attention. So congrats to everyone on the list. Congrats to those that got close, and thank you for everyone for continuing to make this one of the most fulfilling hobbies for men and women around the world. As always, thumbs up the video if you enjoyed it. Comment below if you have anything to say, and if you're not already a subscriber, please become one. See ya.